Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Wall Street Close NASDAQ in official correction territory. S&amp P 500 extends Thursday's decline. http ntvforex.com News ID E96BCD 32 minutes ago by Ross J. Berland. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 632.42 points, or 2.25%. The S&amp P 500 lost 95.12 points, or 2.78%, to 3,331.84. The NASDAQ Composite dropped 465.44 points, or 4.11%. U.S. benchmarks ended NBSP lower for a third straight session on Tuesday, with NASDAQ falling 4.1% and officially confirming a correction. Technology dragged down the market as it extended a rout that started on Thursday, while Tesla suffering NBSP its biggest daily percentage drop after the stock was passed over for inclusion in the S&amp P 500. In fact, each of the 11 major S&amp P sectors were NBSP lower, led by declines in technology and energy. Reports on Friday that SoftBank 9,984 made significant option purchases during the run-up in U.S. stocks added to investor nervousness as well as heightened geopolitical risks following a flare-up in tensions between the U.S. and China again. NBSP. How did the benchmarks perform? Consequently, the Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 632.42 points, or 2.25%, to 27,500.89. The S&amp P 500 dropped 95.12 points, or 2.78%, to 3,331.84, and the NASDAQ Composite fell 465.44 points, or 4.11%, to 10,847.69. Tuesday's close marked a three-day decline of more than 10% for NASDAQ and its biggest three-session tumble since March 18. The S&amp P 500 SPX ended the session 7% below its latest record, reached on September 2. Reuters reported that some of NASDAQ's biggest drags on Tuesday were high-flying stocks such as Apple AAPL, down 6.7%, Microsoft MSFT, down 5.4%, and Tesla Inc. TSLA, down 21% in a record daily percentage decline for the stock. Tesla, which has now fallen around 34% so far this month, was slammed on Tuesday after the electric car maker was excluded from a group of companies being added to the S&amp P 500. Relationships between China-US soured. Meanwhile, the US and Sine trade spat just took a turn for the worst. Analysts at ANZ Bank explained getting tough on China NBSP is the stance being taken by both Trump and Biden as part of their political campaigns. Trump has stated we are going to end our reliance on China, having stated the US will start manufacturing its own medical supplies in order to reduce its reliance on China. Trump has also indicated he plans to impose hefty tariffs on Chinese imports if he is re-elected. NBSP. Chinese journalists in the US have had visas cut to 90 days and Chinese authorities have imposed similar restrictions on US journalists working in China. Meanwhile, 2 Australian journalists have rapidly exited China after questioning by Chinese authorities. S&amp P 500 levels as per the start of the week's forecast and bearish chart below. The downside is playing out. The S&amp P 500 weekly forecast more downside left to play for. Target 61.8% fib. Current weekly chart NBSP overview. Today last price 3,373.25. Today daily change 62.75. Today daily change percent 1.83. Today daily open 3,436. NBSP trends daily SMA 20 3,434.3. Daily SMA 50 3,308.32. Daily SMA 100 3,147. 7.8 daily SMA 200 3094.01 NBSP levels. Previous daily high 3440.5. Previous daily low 3397.75. Previous Weekly high 3,587, previous weekly low 3,350.75, previous monthly high 3,522.75, previous monthly low 3,264.25, daily Fibonacci 38.2%, 3,424.17, daily Fibonacci 61.8%, 3,414.08, daily pivot point S13409, daily pivot point S23382, daily pivot point S3 3366.25, daily pivot point R1 3451.75, daily pivot point R2 3467.5, daily pivot point R3 3494.5, NBSP. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.